Hi. So today we will go over my MyCred and how each learning outcome has taught me something from completing my projects. Let's start with learning outcome 6. Learning outcome 6 is really common with most of my projects because transferring knowledge, skills, and behaviors through formal and informal learning and life experiences to new situations. I'm usually in every single class relating what I'm learning to real life situations, which is going to help me advance in my career. Let's look at this project. So this project I did for research and writing, and I really loved this project. I wrote a research paper about disabled people working in manufacturing companies, and I really focused on the positive aspects of that. And I was able to conduct a lot of research to come to a lot of conclusions with this. And I actually related it to my real life job because I do work in manufacturing. And I thought about how my research related to actual disabled people that I worked with. Moving on, the next learning outcome was outcome 8, which is following established methods of inquiry and mathematical reasoning to form conclusions and make decisions. This is actually a project that I was rather proud of in accounting principles too, because I was very persistent and diligent and just constantly thinking about what I needed to do to balance these accounts. And as you can see right here, I ended up getting everything correct. And I learned so much in my 2 accounting classes that I took because through mathematical reasoning and inquiry, I did a lot of critical thinking about the transactions, the debits and the credits, the different accounts. I really had to think about what was going on financially with it. So I was able to expand my knowledge of mathematics by completing this project. The next learning outcome that we can discuss is learning outcome 7, which is to employ strategies for reflection on learning and practice in order to adjust learning processes for continual improvement. Let's check out my project that helped me to fulfill this learning outcome. This was such a great project that I did in global management, and I really had to learn the lesson the hard way with this. Because when I reflected about it and I did a PowerPoint presentation for my teacher, and I was explaining how I had to really go back and do a lot of the work over again because one of my teammates, they didn't do any of their part of the work. And I was really analyzing the dynamics of the team because the team leader, he wasn't very communicative with the rest of us. The most communication that we got from him was like in the beginning when he was delegating the task that we had to do, and at the end when he was telling us that he needed the assignment turned in, but there was no back and forth. So there was a lot of learning that I did to adjust like my decisions in the future when I do work on teams. And then moving forward, last but not least, is learning outcome 9, which is participating in social, academic, and professional communities for individual growth and as a citizen. So we are taking what we're learning through our participation in social, academic, and professional communities, and applying that to our individual growth and as our behaviors as a citizen of the United States. So this project, this one I got a lot out of because it was my first management class, and I am going into management because my degree is Bachelor of Business Administration and my major is General Management. So I'm going into business administration, and just practicing all of these steps for managing people really taught me a lot about participating socially, but also growing as an individual, because by thinking about the perspective of managing people and everything that goes into that, I was thinking about myself, and I really came a long way. And it actually made me a better person, better individual overall. So thank you very much for listening to my video. Have a good day.